Hi, this is Angela, IRL. Today we're gonna go through getting ready. We're gonna do makeup, nails, and hair. So let's start from the top. I personally don't wear a lot of makeup, especially during quarantine. I have been going au naturel, along with wearing the sports bras and workout clothes and athleisure, because why dress up? But today I went through a few videos and I'm gonna go through a few of the things they did, go over a few products that they recommended, and I think my makeup will be better for it. So I'm gonna start with this NYX Pore Filler. It has great reviews. It's been recommended by a ton of YouTubers. So it's just gonna start out and give me that smooth start to my face. So we're gonna go ahead and give it a go. It's going to be really good, especially on the nose or anywhere you have large pores. It's going to smooth that out. Go. And I can use a little bit everywhere because I'm in my early 30s. Early 30s. So that will be very useful for me. And that was, again, the NYX Pore Filler. Now, next we need to do a foundation. I've been using this for a really long time, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite anymore. I feel like the color's not quite right. I've gone up a color, down a color. It's always a little bit lighter, a little darker than I want, but it's what I'm using right now until I can get to the actual store, because I've tried to order more, but they're always out of it. Of a different brand that was recommended by a YouTuber. So I'm going to try this CoverGirl Olay Advanced Radiance, and we'll see if the color matches up. I haven't been getting as much sun. I normally walk. I usually use a brush for this, but I am staying at another location and running back home, getting my mail, etc. So I'm not home that often, which means half my stuff is here and the other half is somewhere else. And it's one of the few things I use if I happen to go in public. So I'm always running back to my actual house. So, get good coverage for this. I know everyone's gonna kill me for using my hands, but it is what it is. And it's good. Okay, so next we are going to do a concealer that was recommended to me. It is the 16-Hour Camo Concealer by e.l.f. It's supposed to be really good, and so we're going to give it a try and see if it makes a difference. I definitely have bags. I feel like I never get enough sleep, even though for a long time there's no reason I can't sleep in. It just, my sleep doesn't want to come. So I'm doing what I have seen on every video, and let's hope it works. Blend, blend, blend. See, it might be a little light, but again, that's okay. Because who is ever perfect with their makeup, right? I am not one to spend an hour or two on my makeup. It's just, you know, some people it's important and some people it's not. It's just not something I have the patience for. I think everyone looks beautiful, whether they're natural or whether they're wearing a full face of makeup. Of course, there's events I want to wear more for. And there's events that I think, you know, I don't know if I care enough. Like, for instance, like going to the grocery store, just not something that bothers me if I'm not wearing makeup. And I know some people who won't go out without it, and I know some people who won't go out with just maybe eyeliner or a foundation or whatever it is, you know, that makes you feel good. And I think whatever makes you feel good is what matters. So next, we're gonna do a little foundation Wonder Stick highlighter. So it's a contour stick NYX Wonder Stick Professional Makeup Series. And we're just gonna use just a little bit. It's a little dark for me, but it'll do the trick. Okay. We just do what works for me. Okay, that was the highlighter side. Get a little bit of color. Yep, okay. Okay, and then just a little bit right there. And of course, shape the nose a little. This is more makeup than I'm used to wearing. So let's see how it turns out. I'm gonna use a little bit of blush. This is Cupid, and this was from Clinique. It has been well used. I think it might be a bit bright for me, but when I usually wear it, I'm wanting that little blush on my cheek. I have natural pink in my skin, so it's normally not too bad looking on me because I naturally already have that pink. I also got this new thing. This is also recommended by somebody who does a ton of makeup, and I will attach all the links. Very new to the makeup world, so I don't want to mispronounce or misstate a name. So I'll make sure to link them for you. This is Easy Breezy Brow Micro Fine and Defined Pencil Crayon Fully Natural Defined Brows by CoverGirl. So I've never used this, and it will be my first use today. I have never used anything on my brows, but I want to. I have very light brows because my natural hair is dark blonde. I used to bleach my hair a lot, and when I moved to California, I decided to try to go brunette. My hair is much healthier. It grows much faster. It's just overall better. And I maintain it much easier because honestly, I can do it at home now. I am not bleaching my hair again at home. I've tried that. Not a good experience. So we're gonna use a little bit of this. This is supposed to have just a tiny bit of wax in it, so it will help shape your brows. So we're gonna try this. And it says on everything to just do little strokes. So that's what we're going to do. It's gonna give it a little more color and presentation. And with my light brows, they can use it because they're very, my thin hair, thin brows, it's just it's me. I've got thin stuff. And so they're not very defined. And who can't use more defined brows? I was around for the 90s, and so I might have overplucked at some point or overwaxed because that was very popular. But now that we want fuller brows, it is much easier to maintain. Except now I don't have enough brows. It's never perfect. It's always, you know, grass is greener on the other side. So actually, I think I really like this. It was really simple. It added a little bit to my brows. It's very cool. I would highly recommend. Yeah, I really like that. Very much a win for me. I don't know about other brands because I don't have a comparison, but this is pretty cool. Very much indeed. And I thought this came with a little thing to put this on with, and it didn't. So we are going to get some Perfect Finish HD powder just to set this, just because this seems like a very important step for many. So I don't want to skip it. And hopefully this will be my new routine for the camera. And well, you know, my boyfriend and I actually go out in public again. This might be a nice little feature, huh? Gonna have to let it, what they call, bake. And then we'll get to the eyes. All right, so this was Perfect Finish HD Powder by e.l.f., another recommendation from online YouTubers, the best of the best in makeup. So I trust them, and their makeup looked fabulous. So next we're going to finish off with a little bit of my favorite lipstick. They don't make it anymore. I went on Amazon and bought more of this. It's number 598, and it's a different color now for that number. But I found a 3-pack that somebody had bought and they resold with the packaging. So I just went with it because it's the perfect nude color. It stays on, so when I go to a wedding or something, I don't have to keep reapplying lipstick, because I won't. When I am at a party, I like to have fun and enjoy what's going on. I don't worry about what I look like, so if I look good when I leave, I assume I look like that all night. Of course, by the end of the night, you don't look like that unless you've, you know, primped yourself during the day. So this is a very light color, and this specific one I've been draining of every drop of liquid. So, okay, and we're gonna let it dry a little bit, and then we're gonna seal it up. This is CoverGirl, and it's a lip stain. All right, there is that. And I don't have the eyeliner I actually like using. This is a Neutrogena. It doesn't hurt my eyes, and I have very sensitive eyes, but it's a little thicker than I prefer. So I'm gonna put a little bit on, but I'm not gonna do as much as I normally would, just because it's really thick, and it's just not my style to have that thick of eyeliner on. So I'm gonna just do the waterline. Just give a little pop, but not much. It's so thick for me. It's just too much. And I was also recommended this. It is the Mirage 35 shade palette by Profusion. I ordered it from Walmart. It's the only place I could actually find it. I order a lot of stuff on Amazon just because it's easy to return if something's wrong. They're just great with customer service, so I never have to really worry about something like being broken because they fix it. So this is brand new. Peel the plastic. That's a whole different YouTube. The feeling of peeling something new off. I have friends who like left their phone cases with the cover on because they love that it was like so fresh and new still, which I think is funny. So we have a ton of colors, and they're very vibrant. They stay on really well. I didn't put a base on besides a little bit of my actual foundation, but we'll work with what we got. I'm going to do a really light color and do that kind of everywhere in the little loop. And then we'll add a little bit of flare. My makeup is super simple. I will work on this because it's something that adds a lot, and it's something I should know how to do better because, you know, my age, it's not like it's new. But I'm gonna add a little bit of sparkle. There's this purple sparkle. This looks amazing. So I'm gonna add this. Okay. Okay, it's something. Gonna get a little thicker with the other end. It's not going on as crazy as I expected. There's a little shimmer in what I'm using, but we'll see if it shows up. Let me see this gold. What is this gold? You know what? Maybe I need to wet my brush a little. If you know more about makeup than I do and you can tell me what I'm doing wrong, I would love to hear it. So tell me in the comments for sure, because I'm always learning and I am open to criticism, especially when it's constructive, because who knows everything? No one. And I can vouch for that. My boyfriend doesn't know a lot. It's frustrating because he is right a lot. Not all boyfriends or ex-husbands are like that, but he actually knows a lot of information. He's so smart, which infuriates me sometimes, but I am thankful for. So I'm gonna add a little bit of mascara. This is Organic Wear Physicians Formula. And it's one of the few ones that doesn't bother my eyes. Again, if you know of something that is for sensitive eyes, I'm always open to it, because just a lot of things don't work for me. I mean, I try a lot of brands, and whether they're expensive or dupes, I just don't have luck. So, you know, once I find one that doesn't completely like make my eyes water, I kind of just stick to it. And usually that's recommended by someone else that says, you know, I tried this eyeliner, I've tried this mascara, and it just doesn't make my eyes water like everything else. I am all over it. All right, so we got our full face of makeup on. This is everything I'm gonna do. My earrings on. Next, we are going to try a pair of nails. I have these. So I have Impress nails, and all you have to do is peel and stick, and we're gonna see how long these golden black ones, because why not, right? So let me pull all of this makeup over here. Oh my, okay. There's a tiny stick and a prep pad that comes with it, and a tiny nail file. Oh my, this is the cutest nail file ever. Look how small it is. Okay, let's get the directions out. I've done something similar to this, but I don't know if I've done this specific brand, but it was so many years ago. I would not tell you whether they're amazing because I don't remember. So we'll just do it today and make sure everything is correct. So first I have to select nail size for each. So let's see. So the directions say to match up your size and lay them out. And then basically you just peel the back and you hold them on for like 10 seconds. If you have an issue, you can use the little stick and pop it back off and reuse a nail if you need to, or put a new nail on. I think this sounds pretty easy, and so we're just going to measure these out and get to it. you know, I think they turned out pretty well. I might file them a little bit. There's a couple rough edges, but wow, like a few minutes, it looks like you have a manicure. You know, given my hands are a bit dry, I haven't gotten a manicure in a very long time. It's actually one of those luxuries I think is worth the money. So yeah, I think I would do these again for an event because I can probably then peel them off if I don't want longer nails all the time. So I think it's awesome, and it wasn't very expensive. I think they were under $10. You really can't beat that. It costs $10 to $15 just to get your nails painted with no manicure sometimes, especially here in the Bay Area. Everything's slightly more expensive, not just rent. So the last thing we have to do is hair. So we have our nails done. We have my version of a full face of makeup. I am really digging these eyebrows, and I am going to get to my hair. So let's do this. Now, I've had a pixie cut for a majority of my adult life. My hair is very fine, and so because of that, I end up cutting it off a lot because it drives me insane when I grow it out and it keeps getting thinner and thinner and thinner. Now, because I am dyeing my hair brown, which is closer to my natural color, and I'm not bleaching it to high heaven, I think it will be okay longer because I'm wanting to grow my hair out so I can do updos. I love the pinup style. I would love to do a body wave, like a really loose body wave, just so my hair doesn't look so thin. It just looks healthier when it has a little body, but I hate products in my hair. I love the feeling of soft hair. My favorite thing is when someone runs their hands through my hair. Like, I can do that for vacation. If someone just to like play with my hair, like that's a vacation for me. So let's start. I'm just gonna flatten it out just a little bit. My hair is so straight. This honestly only takes a few minutes. Some people are not jealous, some people are, because some people spend a lot of time straightening their hair. I, of course, am a grass is always greener, so I try not to be too jealous of people who have naturally curly hair, but I adore naturally curly hair. Like, I wish my hair had body and oomph, but it doesn't. But I try to be happy with what I have. And it's super easy to do if I want to straighten it. If I want to curl it, it's like only a few curls. I just don't have a lot of hair. So there's pros and cons to everyone's hair. So be happy with what you got and work with what you got. So back to hair. It looks like everything is straight, and this is my complete look. I need to get a dainty necklace, so hopefully I can find one of those soon. I have a couple Tiffany's necklaces that I adore, but they're a little bit bigger. So I think I want something less for an everyday, like small necklace. And that's it. This is our complete look. This is what hopefully I'll look like most of the time when I'm streaming. I'll have my hair done and my makeup done and look like I'm a little pulled together, unless we're doing an athletic wear or a couple of other things I want to do that are more athletic bound. I might not have a full face of makeup for that, so you'll see me en naturel, as you will or have seen me in another video when I'm coloring my hair with the new E Salon. So I'm very excited, and I'll see you next time.